then you click on to the calendar, and we're going to see today, which is December 4th. It's the M6A2E1, which is also referred to as the Mutant. This is a heavy tank. It's an American Tier 8 premium heavy tank, and I own it, and I've owned it for a while. This vehicle has really strong armor, especially the frontal armor and the turret armor. You can be penetrated a lot more easily on the side. It is selling for $32 in cash, and obviously there is a gold price also. You get the garage slot, the crew, the ×5. The gun penetration is nothing special. Usually if a vehicle has strong armor, usually the penetration is lower. The damage is not low. It's probably moderate or a little above average. It's not a fast vehicle. It does get penetrated, so it is not immune to being penetrated. This upper plate is the one that has the strongest armor. It's 290 millimeter. The lower plate is a lot weaker, so if you can get hull down, no one's going to penetrate you except for the STRV or the UDAS. When I play this vehicle, what I do is I look at the opposing team to see if there's any STRVs or UDAS. They have the ability to penetrate it because their penetration is equal to the armor. If they use gold rounds, they can definitely penetrate, but I'm talking about with the regular rounds. But other than that, almost every tank in Tier 8 cannot penetrate this plate or the turret. That's why it's a great vehicle. It does look like the T1 Heavy or the M6 style hull. I do use this tank primarily in frontline, and I use it when I need to cap. I'll go out and I'll pull this out. You might not get a hull down position. It is a fun tank to play, but it is a little bit of a learning curve because you do want to remember you have to make it so that the front of your tank is always facing the enemy. Is it worth buying? Absolutely. I absolutely love this tank. I would say for Tier 8 heavy tanks, I'm a fan of super heavy tanks, such as the Mauerbrecher, the Maus, the Mauschen, the E100, Type 5 Heavy, etc. This is definitely in that class, with the exception of the side armor. This side skirt really is not going to do very much for you, except for maybe HE rounds or heat rounds or something. But I'm a fan of the super heavy, well-armored heavy tanks. I would say that among all of the Tier 8 heavy tanks, this is near the top of all of the vehicles. Like, you would choose between this or the Mauerbrecher. I believe there's another one called the VK, but I'm not sure because I haven't played it in a while. But I would probably choose this over something like a T-34. But in general, this is better than most of the heavy tanks. I would definitely choose this over the Chrysler. I would choose it over the 112, definitely over the IS-6. Something like a WZ-111-5A is a different play style. It can't really be compared, but it's totally worth it. It's fun to play. I know you're going to say, is it like the TOG? Because the TOG is a fun tank. This is better than owning a TOG. The TOG is difficult going against higher tiers. This, I think, is good all around. And don't forget to click on the mission of the day. Click it on right there and you get some sort of an extra mission. Okay, so that's the vehicle for December 4th. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.